stride into battle and unleash a barrage of projectiles, freezing everything in sight. Welcome to the Maxroll channel. I'm your host Bina, and this is my Frostbite Frostclaw guide for the Sorcerer in Last Epoch Cycle 1.1. This build is a Frostbite build, dealing massive amounts of cold damage over time. It relies on the staggered projectiles of Frostclaw to deal many hits, applying massive amounts of Frostbites, and proccing Elemental Nova at the same time. Ice Barrage serve as support, providing a huge 60% more global cold damage, and also helps apply Frostbite with its own hits. Teleport is your movement ability, but also boosts your damage significantly thanks to its 600% freeze rate multiplier, in combination with Snowdrift Boots, which provides cold penetration per freeze rate multi. Finally, Flame Ward is your on-demand survivability skill, providing incredible tankiness while active. Without the proper setup, mana is hard to sustain when spamming Frostclaw. Obtaining a -5 mana cost weapon is a first step, either with a good wand or staff implicit, or a scepter with a tier 7 prefix. This gets Frostclaw to reach a much lower mana cost, but also enables Elemental Nova to reach 0 mana cost, which is essential. Additionally, mana efficiency with Frostclaw idols are also a big help to solve mana on the build. In Cycle 1.1, due to the changes in mana cost of the recast nodes and Gift of Winter only generating mana on direct cast, only 2 casts instead of 5 are sustainable when using Snowdrift Boots. Spamming Frostclaw not only deals damage, but also generates a lot of ward based on its freeze rate multiplier. In this case, scaling your offense also results in scaling your defense. In terms of passive, Freezing Point is the most important one. Not only does it provide increased damage over time, but it also gives you the 7-point bonus. Your Armor Shred chance is converted to Frostbite chance for cold spells. This means that you can actually scale Armor Shred on your gear, and this will in turn provide you with Frostbite chance for your cold skills, which Frostclaw is. We're dealing Frostbite damage, we want to have as many sources of Frostbite chance as possible to apply as many Frostbites on every single hit, and then we want to apply as many hits as possible, so all of the nodes that provide you with increased cast speed are going to be good. Things like Unsealed Mana, things like Arcane Momentum are really good here. Freeze Rate Multiplier is also a stat that we are looking for, so Arcane Avalanche is the one that we're going to be looking for in the Sorcerer tree, which provides us with freeze rate multiplier of 200%, and also in the regular Mage tree, we have another 100% with the Rune of Winter. This build does not require any uniques to function, although there are 2 uniques that are used in pretty much every Frostbite build, and these uniques are the Snowdrift Boots and the Frostbite Shackles. So the important part is Snowdrift. You want to scale as much freeze rate multiplier, which is going to give you cold penetration thanks to the boots. And then, since we have so much freeze rate multiplier, we are going to freeze monsters quite a bit. Frostbite Shackles provide a lot of support for Frostbite, but also ward gain on freeze. So against a lot of big packs of monsters, you will have an insane amount of ward generation thanks to Frostbite Shackle, as well as giving you ward retention per cold res. So it all just synergizes really well with our Frostbite build. The most important stat that you are looking for is going to be Armor Shred chance on hit, since this is going to be converted to Frostbite chance. Other stats can be elemental damage over time, freeze rate multiplier, chance to apply Frostbite on hit with cold skills, cold penetration with Frostbite, and also freeze rate per stack of chill. Don't forget to also get plus level of Frostclaw on your relic if you want to invest more into its skill tree. For defense, the build mainly relies on a lot of sources of ward generation, but also scales a little bit of health.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
This is a mercy.
I cannot do that.
Behold, the rage
I
of
cannot
winter.
do that.
Shatter! Rise, my fallen champions. Aid me.
Do that.
Come. I did what I must to protect my people. Fools!
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot.